Venerable monks, dear friends, this is very auspicious moment that you all have gathered for the opening of this monastery and meditation center. Buddha said, Sabbang dadocha sohoti, yo vedeti upasavang, amatang dadocha sohoti, yo dhamma manusasati. When one gives a monastery, one gives everything. Sabbang dadocha sohoti, yo vedeti upasavang. This monastery is a monastery and also meditation center. So you give this to the community of Sangha, monks, men and women, and nuns. Monks, nuns, men, women are going to benefit from this place. That is why it is called a place that gives everything. The leader of this is Venerable Ratana Guna, just the opposite of my name. I am Gunaratana, he is Ratana Guna. Very nice name. Not because of my name, he altered, but he is a nice person. Very far-sighted project. This is the time the world is waking up to the reality. In spite of all this technology, science, discoveries, people's moral is going down. There are more and more new psychiatric patients. There are more psychiatric hospitals. There are more psychiatrists. Now, science and psychology should be able to curtail this, reduce this, and bring more peace to the world. Instead of that, they increase the problems. When we look around, we can see even little children using two thumbs, always like this, like this, like this, always. They have no time to play, no time to mix with other children. Some of them are obese, with diabetes, heart attack, high blood pressure, cholesterol. Now, at this time, opening a meditation center is an ideal project. The monks, nuns, laymen, laywomen, all should be encouraged to come and take the advantage of this place. Monastery or meditation center is a center not for discussing politics, economics, science, but it is a place where people gather to listen to Dhamma, learn Dhamma, practice meditation, which definitely reduce their tension, anxiety, worry, fear, and suffering. That is why it is said, offering a monastery is offering everything. It is a physical environment. They get the physical environment. At the same time, they get psychological environment. Because when people gather together, practice Dhamma, practice meditation, everybody feels peaceful. Everybody goes out with pleasure, happiness, real happiness. And they can make their lives healthier. And they can live more peacefully, happily. And therefore the center is very wonderful thing. Physical facilities, of course, are necessary for the practice. If the place is not comfortable, it would be very difficult for people to practice meditation, listen to Dhamma. And these are very important things. At the same time, in the same stanza, Buddha said, Amatang dadocha sohoti yo dhamma manusasati. The most important thing is to teach the Dhamma. One who teaches the Dhamma teaches immortality. Immortality. We are taking birth and dying, committing more karma, sometimes wholesome karma, and become attached to wholesome karma. Even the Buddha said, Punyanche purusho kaira, kaira tena puna punam, tammi chandang kairata sukho punyasa ucchayo. If one does something wholesome, do it again and again. If you cannot do it again and again, think about it. Think about wholesome things. More you think about wholesome things you have done, more comfortable you feel, more attachment, desire increase. When you do wholesome karma, you do not reduce your desire. Because when you experience pleasure, you like to have more of that, and you do more wholesome things. There is no end to that. You keep doing wholesome karma this life, and you will be born with wholesome results, and you commit more wholesome karmas. And then next life, you have a better result, pleasure, happiness, comfort, and then you like it, and commit more wholesome karma. There is no end to that. And therefore, when we learn Dhamma, teach the Dhamma, practice Dhamma, we learn to end this karma cycle, repetition of birth and death. That is called immortality. That is what is called attaining liberation, attaining Nibbana. Nothing on earth, nothing else on earth can give us immortality. Only the Dhamma can give immortality. And therefore, among all the gifts, the best or highest gift is the gift of Dhamma. Sabbadhanam Dhammadhanam janati. The reason is, when you give Dhamma, when you give all material things, they all are perishable. They are temporary, impermanent. When you give Dhamma, of course giving Dhamma is one thing, putting Dhamma into practice is another. So when you give Dhamma, if somebody practices Dhamma, even one person, if there are thousands of people, only one of them practices it, he or she can attain total liberation. Even the Buddha gave many beautiful sermons. Not everybody attained enlightenment. When Buddha gave beautiful sermon, Buddha's every sermon is wonderful. That brings immortality. But some some people attain stream entry, some attain once returner, some never returner state, some attain full enlightenment. But some listen to Dhamma, they don't gain anything. Because that is their unfortunate karmas. That means even if the Buddha teaches Dhamma, everybody did not benefit at that time. There's a very beautiful story. Listening to Dhamma is a very difficult thing. Although it is always available everywhere here, in online, internet books and so forth, audio books and e-books and so forth, people don't take the advantage of that. Even in the time of the Buddha, there were 5 people who went to see the Buddha, to Dhamma. While Buddha was teaching Dhamma, one fellow was scratching the floor with his thumb, or with his toe. Another fellow was shaking the tree next to him. Another fellow was looking up, looking at the sky. Another fellow was sleeping. Venerable Ananda asked, Venerable Sir, you are giving such a wonderful, marvelous Dhamma talk. Look at these people's reaction. Only one person listened. All the others were doing all sort of other things. Then Buddha said, Ananda, it is not very easy to listen to Dhamma. The one who kept on scratching the floor with his toe was an earthworm in previous lives. So he practices his earthworm habit. The one who shook the head, a tree, was a monkey. That is the nature of monkey. One who kept looking up the sky was an astrologer, counting the stars. One who was sleeping is sloth, who hold onto a tree and always eat eucalyptus leaves and falls asleep. Only one who listened to Dhamma was the one who was meditator in previous life, a mendicant. And because of that habit, he listened to Dhamma. And therefore, even the Dhamma is immortal, gives us immortality. We have to be more mindful to listen to Dhamma and take the advantage that this center provides that, means meditation. When you meditate, you develop mindfulness. You not only practice meditation, you listen to Dhamma, and you can liberate yourself from samsaric suffering. And therefore, I like to congratulate Bhikkhu Ratana Guna and everyone who contributed in one way or the other to make this place successful. Thank you very much.